Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sam from Adam's Awesome Projects, and today in this video it is not a model building video or a painting video, and in this video it is my review on the movie Scoob from 2020, or I like to call it Scooby Doo 2020. I know a lot of you call it Scoob, but I like to call it the way I want to call it. So this movie would have been out in theaters like right now because the release date was May 15th to be in theaters, but due to the quarantine, unfortunately, they had to bring it at home, pretending like, you're at the movies there. Except when you're at home, you're not paying for tickets, you're just watching it for free. But this movie actually is supposed to represent when Shaggy met Scooby and how he met Velma, Fred, and Daphne, how the whole gang first got together. So the whole plot is where a little dog steals a roll of cooked gyro meat from a restaurant, and he's chased by Officer Gary, who rides his bike. Of course, we've all seen police officers ride bikes before. So Shaggy, also aka Norville, that's his real name, is sitting at the beach with a picnic blanket, and he's enjoying his sandwich, and he makes one for Scooby when he gets on the picnic blanket, and then Officer Gary comes up, and then he's like, "This stray's coming with me," and he's not a stray, says Shaggy. He's like, "Okay, what's his name?" And he gives him the name Scooby Dooby Doo. So it's just funny. He's like, "See you later, Mr. Dooby Doo." That was really crazy. I also have to say the animation was really outstanding, because that's really changed the way movies were made. Because, back when in the day, like in the early 1990s, it wasn't really that good. But, now it's gotten so much better as the day goes by. And I like the characters. The characters are funny. Now, the only thing I have to complain about is that it really didn't feel like a Scooby-Doo movie, because when my dad saw a little bit, I mean, he wasn't really watching the movie, but when he saw it, he's like, "Why are they in the jungle?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's just crazy." And they also go to an abandoned amusement park with these little bowling pins that turn into like little iron giants. That's what they look like, because they're like crazy, except they're not gray, they're not made of metal like the Iron Giant. So sorry if I end up talking about the Iron Giant, but the way they look, those little robots almost look like the Iron Giant. So Fred, Velma, and Daphne, of course, when they were younger, when Shaggy first met Scooby, they would go trick-or-treating, and then they go in this haunted house, and then all of a sudden they come across a guy named, I think, Dick, that's his name? Well, it wasn't in the haunted house. That was later on in the movie when he had his little portal. But they had Zac Efron, pretty good voice actor. Will Forte, really good. He sounds a little bit like Casey Kasem, but Casey Kasem unfortunately passed away back in 2014, which was a long time ago. But what could have been a little bit better is, why don't you bring back Scott Innes? Because, he sounds just like Casey Kasem, which he does a really good job. Like, that's the thing I wish that they would do. And not only that, I'm glad they brought back Frank Welker, because, he's really good at voicing Scooby Doo. And not only that, the plot was a little bit uneven. So for me, I'm going to give it probably 3.5 out of 5 stars, is just my opinion. So thank you guys so much for watching my review of Scooby Doo 2020. And if you guys really like this video, please like, share, also rate, favorite, comment, subscribe, and also ring the bell so you get notified about the content that comes out, guys. This is Adam from Adam's Awesome Projects. Peace.